morning. This is Miss Crute, your art teacher. Today we are going to be working on some winter penguins. So we're going to be making our penguins with some winter accessories to keep them nice and warm since it's so cold outside right now. All right, you're going to need a white piece of paper, and you can use a black crayon or a pencil if you'd rather. That's up to you. So I'm going to start on my white piece of paper with my penguin's head. We want to draw pretty big because we don't want to have a teeny tiny penguin on a large piece of paper. So we're going to start with a curved line, kind of like this. That's going to be the head of our penguin, so it's almost like a circle, but that's not finished at the bottom. We're going to add a little V at the top. That's going to be the black part of our penguin's head. And we're going to follow that down on either side. We have the black part of our penguin's head and then the white part where our face is going to be. Now, we're going to add a scarf to our penguin now with a rectangle. We're going to draw a horizontal line across the bottom of the head. Then add 2 vertical lines on either side. And 1 horizontal line across. Okay? So that's a rectangle. That's the top part of our scarf. Now we're going to add the part of the scarf that hangs down, making another rectangle. 1, 2, and then close it at the bottom. If I'm going too fast for you, go ahead and pause the video at any time to catch up. Add the little fringe at the bottom. Now let's make the penguin's belly. So we're going to draw, starting at the corner here of our rectangle, we're going to draw a big U. Leave a little bit of space at the bottom so that we have room for feet. And then our bottom of our body has a black area and a white area as well. So we need to add a second U inside that. Okay? Now we need our flippers or wings. Penguins don't fly, so I'm going to call them flippers. But we need to add those in. You can have your flippers both come down or have one up and one down or both up. That's up to you. I'm going to do one up and one down like my penguin is waving. I'm going to do a curved line up and a curved line down. He's saying hello. All right, and for our feet, I'm going to draw 2 lines. And then add the toes. 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and add our penguin's face. We're going to start with the eyes. So inside this part here is where the face goes. We're going to draw 2 circles. And our eyes are going to be black, but we want the little shiny spot to make it look more real. So we're going to add 2 smaller circles that are going to stay white. And you'll see in a minute what that looks like. Now, what shape do you think a penguin's beak would be? If you said triangle, you're correct. We're going to draw a horizontal line and then a V to make our penguin's beak. Now, let's add one more winter accessory to keep our penguin warm. Let's add some earmuffs. An oval on each side. and then you connect them with a curved line at the top. Okay? Now, we can color in the parts of the penguin that should be black. If you'd rather make your penguin a different color, like blue or purple, that's up to you. But this area here is where our penguin should be colored in. So here on the head, then our wings or flippers. You take your time on that. And then the black part of the body as well. Keep the belly white though. That should stay white. Okay, now I'm going to find an orange and color my beak. Oops, stay inside the lines if you can. And then also my feet. To finish up your penguin, oops, I forgot a step. We didn't color in the black part of our eyes. So the smaller circle stays white, but the rest of the eye is black. There we go. Now to finish up, you're going to color in your scarf. Why don't you color your scarf with a color pattern? A pattern is something that repeats over and over again in a certain order. So pick two colors. I'm going to pick pink and blue for mine. So I'm going to make a stripe of pink. And then a stripe of blue. And now I need to repeat that. So I'm going to do a stripe of pink. And a stripe of blue. And I repeat that until I finish coloring to create a color pattern. And then you can do the same thing with your earmuffs. When you're finished, take a picture of your work and add it to your journal so I can check it. Have fun!